Hello there. Today, we're going to talk about helping business guests when they stay at your hotel. It's really important. And, well, it's easier than you think. Let's jump right in.
So, let's start with this question. What do business guests really need? I mean, when someone is traveling for work, what are they looking for in a hotel? If we can answer that, we can help them so much better. Okay, first up, why do business guests matter so much? Well, they're not like guests on holiday, that's for sure. Let's see why.
Just think about it, right? A holiday guest? They want to relax. They have lots of time. They're here for fun. But a business guest? Totally different. They have a tight schedule, which means they're busy, busy, busy. They need service and they need it fast because, they're here to work.
And that is super important because if a business guest has a good stay, what happens? Their company will probably use your hotel again and again. And that's really good for business, right?
All right, so what do they need? Let's talk about the special services that people here for work often ask for.
So, you'll often hear them ask for things like a conference room for a meeting, or maybe they need to print or scan something. Fast Wi-Fi, that's a big one. Everyone needs that. They might also need an airport transfer, a ride to the airport. And sometimes they need help booking things like a restaurant.
And this is where you come in. See, if you know all about these services, you can help them right away. It makes their life so much easier, and you'll look like a star.
Okay, let's learn a few important words. Knowing these words will really help you talk to guests and understand exactly what they need. It's super useful stuff. First up, business guest. It's pretty simple, right? It's just a person who is staying at the hotel for work. Not for a holiday, but for work. Next, a conference room. This is just a special room where people can have meetings or give presentations. It's a very common request.
And in that conference room, you'll probably find a projector. What's that? It's a machine that takes what's on a computer and puts it up on a big screen. Really important for work presentations.
Oh, and this one is so important. Wi-Fi connection. It just means internet without any wires. You will hear this a lot. What is the Wi-Fi password? Everyone needs it.
Okay, an airport transfer. This is when the hotel helps a guest get a car or a taxi to go to the airport or to come from the airport. A very helpful service.
And last one for this section, schedule or agenda. This is just a plan. It tells you what happens and when. Remember we said business guests have a tight schedule? This is what we mean. They have a busy plan. Okay, moving on. Sometimes you'll get some very special guests. We call them VIPs or delegations, and they need a little extra care. So what's a VIP? It stands for very important person. Think of the big boss from a company or a really important customer. They get special attention. And then there's a delegation. This isn't just one person. It's a whole group of important people visiting together for business. A team, you could say. So how do you help these special guests?
It really comes down to 4 simple steps. Number 1, understand what they need. Number 2, know what services your hotel has. Number 3, use the right words. And number 4, give special guests priority. You do these 4 things, you'll be amazing at your job.
And always remember this. When you handle business guests well, you're not just helping them. You're building a strong relationship. It's a win-win-win. Good for the hotel, good for the guest, and good for their company.
So I'll leave you with this one last question to think about. Your next business guest, how are you going to help them? Maybe just think of one thing you learned today. Thanks so much for joining me. You're going to do great.